Hey y'all, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening whenever you're watching this. Know that I appreciate you. Welcome to another day in the daily life of Jay. And I'm saying that because I don't know if I'm going to make this a separate video or if I'm going to just tack it on to the one previous. But I do remember saying in the one previous, in the clip previous, that I was going to talk about something that I saw that triggered a lot of thoughts about organization and mapping out your year and basically planning your year. And so I was watching Tony Daly. Love her realness, even though she says that she's shy, and it's actually kind of obvious that she is, but at the same time I love her energy, I love her honesty. She seems like cool people. But I was watching her, and she just did a really quick video on how she was mapping out her year, her 2020, and she just took a little notepad, one that she had used previously but had enough pages to do what she needed to do, and she just wrote the months in there on a separate page, on each month on a separate page, and then wrote down how she wanted or what she wanted to do in each of those months. And like she said, some of the things that she was writing down depended on other things, so she had to write down what she wanted to do in the month that she wanted to do it, but then she also had to write down in the previous months whatever it was that she had to do to get her to that thing that she wanted to do. For instance, she wanted to plan a birthday party for her birthday coming up, and I think she said March. So what she did was put birthday bash or event or whatever it was in March, but then she wrote in January the things that she had to do in order to prepare for that birthday party. So she did that, and I thought that was so cool, because I usually just, when I do my to-do list, I usually just write everything down, and like I have a daily to-do list, and then I have a long-term to-do list, or my goals, my big goals, and I just write it down in a separate section. I actually just had it on my whiteboard, and I erased it because I wanted to do it a different way. So I thought what she was doing was kind of cool, and I didn't have an empty notepad with me, and I wanted to use an empty one because I am a notepad freak. I've said that before. I'm a notepad freak. I'm a journal freak. I like notebooks and journals. That's one of the things. If you want to talk about a collector of items, that's something that I collect. I really enjoy them. But I have certain journals for certain things, certain notebooks for certain things, and one of the things that I found myself doing before was I would put all of my thoughts, all of my ideas, or anything I had to remember all in one, and I couldn't organize it. When I was looking for something, I had to backtrack and go through this notebook with all the stuff in it before I got to what I was looking for. That's a waste of time to me. So I have several journals or notebooks that I use for specific things. And I wanted to purchase another notebook, and just a little cheapie, nothing major. Purchase another notebook to do what Tony was doing, and I really liked it, because I really liked it is what I meant to say. So I went to Dollar General, and I found just a simple cheapie notebook for a buck. But then I made the mistake of actually really looking around the notebook and paper section, the stationery section, and I found some of the cutest and beneficial notebooks or journals. So one of the ones that I found was just the regular, like I said, notebook. But then I found a notebook, a planner that had the months of the year and then the dates, the actual dates. So 1 through whatever, 1 through 30 or 31, whatever. And it's at the top of each page. So you can circle the month that you want to get this thing done, or the month that you're in, And then you can also circle the date. So for today, the things that I wrote down for today, I circled the month January, and then I circled today's date, because we only have just over a week left in the month. So that made it more real to me to see that I wrote this stuff down today on the 23rd. And I only had a week to get some of those things done. But then for the things that I wrote for, say, February, March, and April, because I think that's as far as I got, I didn't circle any dates, because the dates in those cases aren't as important as the date for this month. So I found that, really like that, showed my daughter that one. But then I also found, and I'll insert pictures of each of these, at least I'll try to remember to do that. But then I also found a bill organizer and paying notebook that has, and it says on there, home organizer and bill paying notebook. But it has every month, and then there's a little pocket in the month, so you can put the actual bills that have to be paid in that month in that little pocket. But then printed on the front of the pocket is like a ledger of the bills that need to be paid. So you can put the dates on there, the whatever the bill is, and then you can write the date on there that it needs to be paid in that month. I thought that was so cool that I bought 3 of them. And this is why I bought 3, because at the very front on the inside cover, there's 2020, 2021, a calendar for 2020, 21, and 2022. And so therefore I can use this year's, one for this year, one for 21, and one for 22. Because it's not date specific, it's only month specific, and it'll come in handy. So I bought 3 of those, one for each year. I bought, I think just one of the, I bought just one of the journals with the month and the dates at the top. And I feel like I bought something else. But I can't remember right now. I can't remember what I bought as far as the notebooks are concerned, the stationery is concerned. But then I also, of course, went to their clearance section while I was looking for the notebooks, and they had emergency on clearance. So I bought 2 boxes of emergency because I'm just all about staying healthy. I don't want anybody's cold, anybody's flu, any of that. So they had 2 of the powdered drink mixes that you put in your water. They had 2 boxes of those, and each one was half off. So I think the regular price was like $6, $5 or $6, and I got it half off. And then they also had the gummies. So on a day that I don't want to drink the powder, I can just have a gummy. And that was also half off. So I was really excited about that little haul. But if I think about it, I will like I said, put the pictures so that you see what I'm talking about. But yes, I was so excited about that, about finding that. And then my little haul at Dollar Tree, because I did go to Dollar Tree because I needed to find, and I think I said this in a previous video, I needed to find some picture frames for my certificates, because I don't have any of my certificates in frames. So I found those, found the little stands to put them on. And then I have a cute little note board that has the damask pattern. It's a fabric board. It has a damask pattern with ribbon across it, but the fabric and the cushion isn't thick enough for me to put push pins in it. So I had to find something that I could use to clip my notes to the board. So I just found some black binder clips, and I'm going to use those to clip. So I'm really excited about getting this office together. I'm really excited about getting it together and being productive. I've already written a bunch of stuff in my loose, I don't even want to know what to call it, but my 2020 plan, the one that I bought today, I've already put stuff in, like I said, for January, February, March. I may have put some stuff in for April. I put some stuff in for November, of course, for my birthday, but also this conference that I'm trying to host. My prayer is that if it is the right time for it, that it does happen. So yeah, I'm excited about all the things that are going to happen once I am organized. I believe in being organized. It's difficult to get things accomplished effectively, efficiently, properly if you're not organized. So I believe in, doing that, and whatever I can utilize that makes me better organized is what I try to utilize. Talked to the daughter this afternoon and talked about what I'm getting her to do is help me with the sales and marketing part of this whole thing of, getting myself out there more for speaking engagements and things like that. So she's going to help me vet some places, research and vet some places to some events rather, to get this stuff done, or to get myself out there more, hit some new places, some new venues, some new events, make some new connections. Networking is really important to me this year. Marketing is really important to me this year. And book sales is really important to me this year. So I am looking for book fairs and things like that to get a table or a booth in, so that I can just get myself out there. This is the year that I really want to make some moves, and I want to get some things accomplished. And I know that I can't do it if I'm not being proactive. And doing my part. God has already laid it out, but there are some things that I still have to do in order to put those things in motion. So it's almost like a domino thing, he's laid the dominoes out, but I'm the ball that's going to knock the dominoes down. And in order for the ball to knock the dominoes down, it has to be put in motion. So I've got to get in motion so that I can start knocking down the dominoes that God has laid out for me. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But I'm home now. So with that, peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose and know that I appreciate you.